Good day guys, being here. Today we're going to try this one. Okay, so it's a I think it's a bridge, and I think we can use adaptive family to create it. Okay, so it's a multiple. We can have multiple adaptive points. And for these, what do we call this? Columns, footings. We can use a nested adaptive family inside of this family. Okay, so I think these are the end. But okay, so let's do it. So first, we're going to start with this generic model adaptive, so family template. So first in here, I'm going to just place some points. Okay, so maybe 6. Okay, 6 points. Make them adaptive. Create a spline and make it a reference line. Maybe just make it more like straight. Okay, so now this is the main structure of this family. Okay, so that's a spline, right? So, and then we're going to, so first this actually the profile of this bridge there, it's not very clear, but I'll just roughly guess. Okay, so have a guess. So I'll place a point, use draw on face first, and then place onto this spline. And I'm going to use a reference line and use draw on work plan, set work plan, pick the work plan on this point, and then I'll just roughly draw a shape. Okay, so I'm not really sure what need to be, and also the width. So I'm not going to make it parametric, just to do, you know, roughly, just to draw it something like. I don't know, something like this. Okay, so maybe this, and I'll just stop in the middle, and then this maybe needed to go like that. Okay, so now select them. I'll just use DM mirror, and then just, so now we have this closed. Oh hell, this is not flat. That's fine. Let's select these two and maybe just drag this up a little bit, so at least. Okay, so yeah, that's better. So now we have this profile. Actually, so maybe we need to, I'll just move some of the points away, so make it slightly longer. Okay, so so relative to, you know, this profile. Now I'm going to select this one again, CC, and select the point and pick new host. Oh, doesn't work. Try again. Pick new host. Okay, so what's going on? Not sure. Let me try again. Control Z, Control Z. Shouldn't happen. Control Z. Select them. CC. Select the point. Pick new host. Ah, interesting. I don't know why. I think that's fine. We can always rotate the point if we want to. So I'll select these two profiles and also the path and create a profile. Oh no, Control Z. Let's rotate this first. So I'll just rotate this by 90 degree. Negative 90. Yeah, it's weird. Why? I don't know. But let's just create this shape first, because this is not important, because this is very simple, right? So you can always just do it quite easily. So just place two profile, and that's all. So just drag this to this end. So this is the what do we call this? The bridge, the surface, the road. And then the next step is we're going to model this one. So this is quite simple, right? So it looks like quite simple, but actually it's a bit tricky, so especially where these curves. So okay, so let's do that. We need to create a new adaptive family. Okay, so let's do it. Generic model, adaptive. Okay, so in this one, we're going to place one point, okay, and make it adaptive. So let's have a look. So currently we have that one. So and then we place a point. It will be let's just place that point at this point. So where this column touch the the surface, the bridge. So I'm going to just use this one point and place a point. Use draw on work plan. Pick the horizontal work plan. Place onto point this adaptive point and then drag it down. So I'm going to just see here. So this will be the adaptive point and start to model. Okay, so I'm not going to model anything onto the adaptive point. I'm going to place the first one onto this point. So eventually I'm going to move this up to overlap with the adaptive point, or just we can have a little gap, right? So on this point we're going to draw a shape so to match this. Okay, so once again, not sure about the exact the size. I'll just roughly just do a let me think, what shape do I do? So maybe I'll just use this polygon and the full side so to make a square. So I'll just draw it out here. So set work plan, tab, pick the horizontal work plan, right? So and then do a full, yeah. So let's do this. I'm not sure about the size. Let me think, maybe a meter, maybe 1.5. So make it 3 meter overall. Yeah, not quite sure, but yeah, let's just do it. And then just add a star and what star and radius arc. So from here to here, yeah, from here to here, and that's it. Okay, so and then we can delete this and delete this. So now we have this profile, right? So and then we're going to place another point, draw on work plan. So this time I'm going to just place onto the horizontal work plan of this point, and then place onto the point, click OK, and select the point, drag this down. So now we have another point for the profile here, so which is should be like a circle, right? So let's just roughly move it down roughly here, and then use reference, circle, draw on work plan, set work plan, tab, and create. So I'm going to match this. So for this one it's 1.5, so this one 1.5. Okay, so now here we will have some issue. Okay, so now if we select these two profile and create a form, no, Revit don't like it. Revit doesn't like this unable to create from element. Okay, that's fine. What can we do? So we can try. Okay, so here, so in this profile we have 1, 2, 3, 4, but in this one, so it's just a circle. Like maybe this is a reason why Revit doesn't understand what we want to create. So maybe we can just try to separate these lines and make it a like actual four. So we can 1, 2, right? One half circle, and then maybe just a very short line here, short line here. Okay, so let's try that. So what I'm going to do is I'll just delete this circle because it's easier to copy from here. So I'll just Control C and see if we can modify and paste in same place. Okay, I still have all these lines selected, so I'll just see if I can change the work plan of these 4 lines. I'll pick, and I'll see if I can pick this point, right? So now we have a duplication of all these lines, and then place onto this point. So now what's the length of this one? So it's 3 meters. Okay, so I'm going to move this one to the left by, so it's 1.5 plus, maybe I'll just give it a very small, maybe just I'll move it by 1.5 for now. Okay, and then if I move this one to the right by 1.5, it will make this line 0. So I'm going to make it 1499. Okay, and then it's not centered, so I'm going to move the whole thing to the right by 0.5. So at least it's centered. Okay, so now let's have a try again. So 1, 2, and create a form. Okay, so this time Revit understands what we want to do, but the shape is not the same. So see, it's curved here, but here it's straight. Okay, so how can we fix this? So we can do this. Control Z. We can just copy this one. So hang on. Place another point. Let's place another point. Draw on work plan. Set work plan. Tab, and place onto the point. Click OK. So I'm going to just move this down a little bit. Okay. So then I'll select these. So it should be 4 elements. So if I click on this one, just double check, filter 4, right? So sometimes if you select by doing this, you won't be able to select the whole thing, right? So you need to click on it and filter. So see, 4. So now we can Control C and go to modify, paste in same place, and directly without click anything, just go pick and try to pick the other line. So we have another profile here. So now we can select 1, 2, and 3. Create form. Okay, don't worry. I'll try again. So maybe I'll just move this one up a little bit. So and then 1, 2. So there should be 8. There'll be 12 lines. Let's double check. Yes, 12 lines. Let's create form. That's it. So let's type WF wireframe. I'll select this point, make it -1, and I think this is it. So for now, if we want to adjust the height on this part, so we can just select the one, not this one, not this -1. Let's type HH, this one. So we can actually add a parameter to control it. Okay, so for this exercise, I'm just going to drag it manually. So you can see you can change the size of this one. Okay, so after this, we can let me think. We should probably use the one under. So I'm going to type HR to bring back the other point, which is this one, and maybe I'll try to select this one, HH. I'll just temporarily hide it, and then place another point, draw on work plan, set work plan, pick the horizontal work plane of this point, place it on point, and then select this one and offset down. So this will be the height of this part. Okay, so now I'll just roughly drag it down to here, and then we just need to we can just do a, I think we can just do a circle, or we can just copy this profile. There's a little bit there, but I don't think it's critical. So we can select this one, Control C, okay, paste along in same place without clicking on anything. Still have those 4 reference lines selected, and change pick and pick this point. So now we have this one. So and then we can select. Let's just zoom in to pick the one under, the lower 4, and with this one create a form. So now we have this. Okay, so I'll type D. So this will be it. And then finally the footing, the foundation will be very simple. Just you just need to add, you know, a square. So I'll just roughly set work plan, pick the point, and just draw something like that. Okay, maybe like this, right? And then we just need another point, draw work plan, set work plan, tab, and then place onto the point. Once again, drag it down. So this will be the thickness of the foundation. So you can just type in a number, or you know, or just adjust by just doing this, right? And then again, Control C, paste the same in same place, and pick this point, select this, create a form. That's it. Looks like we need to increase the thickness a little bit. Okay, so this is it, and adapt it, and then eventually, so we can just move this point up, or just type in 0, so it will go up to that point. Maybe just give it a little gap. We might need something in there. Okay, so this is it, and then we can load into this. And okay, so we just hide that sweep for now. We need to select this reference line. We can use divided path, and we are going to change. So currently it's a fixed number. So for us, we're going to probably going to use maximum distance. So okay, so maybe like I don't know, I'll just make it 10 meters between all these nodes. Okay, and then we can just, you know, create component and place. Oh, hang on. So you can see the orientation of this family is not right, so we want them to be vertical. So go back to this family, tick this always vertical, load it back and overwrite, go to create component, place onto this node. Okay, so now we have this, right? And then we can just click on repeat. Okay, so I think they are relative to the spacing, they are too big. So maybe what do we do? So I'll just make it, you know, change this space maximum. Maybe I'll just make it 20. Okay, 20, right? Yeah. Also, it looks like they we need to rotate them by 90 degrees. Okay, so how do we do it? Let me think. Yeah, we can probably just rotate. Oh, we can probably. I'm not sure if I rotate this by 90 degrees, what happens? Yeah, looks fine. Let's just load this one into the. Yeah, great. So and also, so if you look at this image, so there's there's something different. So it's probably this one on this end and also on the other end. So we don't need this. So what we can do is select this divided path. So here we have this beginning indent. Just give a number, a distance. So make this divided path, make this node start from, you know, away from this end. So for example, I'll just make it 15 meters. So it means, so first one will be, you know, 15 meters away from this end. Same to the end, we can just put in a number as well. So okay, so now let's just move this point a little bit away. So make it longer, so you will see you'll increase the number of these. Okay, great. I'll tap HR to bring back this, and this is pretty much it. Right, so you can adjust if you are not happy with the spacing. You can increase this. Right, so you can just change this one very easily. You can create a parameter, so you can after you place. So let me just create a parameter. So I'll just call it spacing. Okay, so yeah, type type is fine, maybe instance parameter. So and yeah, so and then this is, yeah, so I'm not going to model this one, so it's quite simple. Just model it, and then you can model it as a adaptive family, just similar to this, and just place it to the end of that to the I think, I'm not sure, so just have a try. You should be able to place onto the reference line and then drag to the end, probably not onto the adaptive point. Okay, so now let's have a test. So I'm going to create a new project. Okay, so and maybe I'll just use I don't think it will work on typography. I'll have a try, because usually, okay, so let's have a look in 3D view. So we have a typography, and also I'm still using 2023, so you probably have noticed. So yeah, okay. So top solid might be different because more like a floor, right? So, but I'll try floor as well. Okay, so I'll load this one into the project and have a test. Okay, so let's go to 3D view again. Yeah, so it looks like we can't place. I'll just escape to finish it. Okay, so it looks like it's wrong direction. And also, yeah, looks like we can't place onto a typography, but that's fine. I'll just create a floor instead. And also, I'll just make it not flat. So in case we have some, slope, I'll just use maybe just make it, add a split line. I'll just adjust this up a little bit, make it interesting. Yeah, okay, so now we have this, and CS 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, and we just need to wait, and let's have a look. My computer is a bit slow. Struggling. Okay, so great. See, it's following the floor, but it's upside down. How about we flip it? Great, so it works. So yeah, maybe, yeah, I'm not sure. One option is when we create this one, we create them upside down, but it's not really done. So we can just always flip it. So, but the issue we have is if you look at these columns, they are not vertical. They are perpendicular to the surface, the floor surface. So we need to fix this. Okay, so we go back. Let's have a look. Go back to what's this one? Is this the project? Sorry, we need to go back to here. Okay, so we need to tick this box. Tick this always vertical, and load this one into the project again, and overwrite, and go to 3D view. Go to 3D view and have a look again. So this time you can see they are all vertical. Okay, so I'll click on this, so you'll see. Let me just delete this. Okay, so delete. Oh, hang on. Control Z. What's going on? Delete DE. Oh, sorry. I accidentally deleted all the levels. So yeah, if you click on this, you can see all these are vertical. Perfect. So okay, so now we have some issue, right? So because when we place this, so when we model this, we used the underneath of this surface as the the base. So when we place these all the adaptive points, so this will be placed in the ground, right? So if we place onto the floor, so ideally we want to directly place this column on top of this floor. So yes, we can do that. So we just need to I think we just need to adjust. So for example, this one, instead of have this adaptive point here, we just need to move the whole thing up so it sits on top of this adaptive point. So that's fine, because when we model, we have all these geometry are based on the first point, which means we can, if we drag this up, so see, it's very easily we can just or just roughly. So I think that's probably, maybe go down a little bit. The footing need to be sitting in the ground, right? So yeah, I think this is our top WF. Yeah, I think that's probably close. Okay, so I'll just yeah, I'll just have this. I'll just play. Yeah, I think that this is good. So now let's load this one into the family first and overwrite. So yeah, go up, and then again, so we need to move this up as well. So okay, so to do this, so I'm going to just I'll hide this form, and I'll just move. So see this one, this is the point on which we place this profile, right? So we can drag this. I'll just use this as a to compare with this, and I'll just move this profile up. Okay, so I'll just maybe go click on this, maybe change to WF wireframe, MV, go click on this, up here to here roughly. I need to be vertical. How can I do it vertically? Or maybe yeah, okay, that's it here. If you don't want to, if you want to have some gap, you can even just move up a little bit more, right? So something like that to create a gap. Okay, so yeah, I think that's it. But we have another one here, so let's do it. Oh, hang on. Maybe instead of trying to move this one the same amount up, it's easier to just copy this. Okay, so maybe I'll delete this one, and also there's a point there. Yeah, I'll just delete it as well, and I'll just type HR. Yeah, the form, the geometry is gone because we have deleted that profile. So now we can select this profile, select this point. Oh, hang on. Select this point, CC, and select this point, pick new host. Right. Interesting. It rotate by 90 degree again. Doesn't matter, just rotate it. Negative 90. Okay, so and then select this profile, and this path. Not this is divided surface. Oh, sorry, divided path, not a shift. So we need to tab and then Control select. Okay, so in a clear form, and again select this point. Oh, hang on, sorry. Select this point and type in 0. Select this point, type in 1. Now type SD. So we have this. Right? Yeah, I think that's it. So now we can load this one into into the project and overwrite So this time I'll just maybe just do another one. Do another floor, CS, create something like this, and maybe just add element, give it a little slope, and select this CS, or just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so and then just need to wait. Maybe escape once, because because there are 4 or 6 adaptive points after I placed click 6 times, so Revit will try to create another one. So I just press escape to finish this this command. Yeah. Oh, again. So interesting. Looks like we have some issue here. Let's try flip. Great. Yeah. So this is it. So now you can see it follows the flow to create. Hang on. Why? So you can see they're correct here, but here they rotate again. So this is yeah, not sure. But what we can do is we can always go tab, select individual one, edit family. We can select this and maybe just create a parameter. So let's call it a angle type parameter and load directly into the project. Oops, sorry, I don't want to save. Just load. Okay, so and overwrite. So and now we should be able to directly tab select one of this column, edit type. So we can give it, change it. So and then it should fix this. See? Yeah, but also also change that one. Yeah, not sure why they are different, but I think we can fix. We can probably do this. I'm not 100% sure. So we can create, because they are shared. They are adaptive family. So these columns, and by default they are shared family. So we need to what's the name of family for generic model? So under family generic model, where's GFG generic model family 4? We can create. So if I double click, that's 0. If I duplicate and double click, make it 90. So, and I'm not sure. I don't think we can swap this, right? So I don't think we can. Yeah, it's a little bit tricky. So I think we need to make the instance parameter in order to. Otherwise, we need to create them as make them different family, so we can have nest different family inside. So yeah, so maybe I'll just go change it into a instance parameter instead of But if we change this to instance parameter, we need to load into a family 3 first and associate parameters so we can control. Otherwise, we can't. Oh, so we don't want to save. And then we need to. Oh, hang on. Again, because we use divided path and use repeater, we won't be able to select all. So you can see if I select the repeater, there's no option here, so nothing here. So we have to tab select one and then change this one. So I'm not sure. I'll try. That looks like okay. So looks like if we only need to associate one. So let's try this. Okay, so create associate parameter. Let's give it A as well. It'll be instance. Okay, and then load this one into the project and overwrite. Okay, so hopefully now we have an instance parameter for us to control the angle of these columns. So for example, this one, so currently they are wrong direction. Yeah, select it, topic 90 degree. Yeah, great. So now this one is currently 0, which is correct. Yep. So we don't need to have different family. We can just create instance parameter for the adaptive nested adaptive family. So I think this is it, and then the rest is quite straightforward. It's just something another adaptive family placed to the end. Okay, so this is it. I will upload this family so you can have a this Revit file. You can have a play. If possible, you can make this a fully parametric if you want to. So even the size, the height, everything, I believe. But just this is just the concept. Okay, so that's it. Thanks for watching. If you have any question, please let me know. I'll see you next time. Thank you.